जय
जय
श्री
श्री राम
बाबा
बाबा
जी।
जी।
Time, बिल्कुल time.
साईराम बाबा जी।
Sharam बच्चों, Sharam बच्चों, Sharam. बसाई श्री सच्चिदानंद सद्गुरु साईनाथ महाराज की जय। गुरु ब्रह्मा, गुरु विष्णु, गुरु देवो महेश्वरा, गुरु साक्षात परब्रह्मा, तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। Just a thought to share with all of you is that very first thing, right, is anything, anywhere, anytime you have anything, always be very first thing, make sure that beginning and end, you're thanking your teacher, your guru. Please do that. What happens is the moment you do this, the ownership is gone. The duality and difference is gone. Most of the time we struggle with so many things. But when we talk about Guru Bhakti, we talk about Guru, it helps us to understand. And also you will find that you get the answers internally automatically. You're guided, what needs to strike you, what needs to be hold it on you. And I'll tell you why I say this today, is that so I was out yesterday night, I had to go somewhere, and there's a Gita Mahotsav happening. So there was a pre-gathering kind of a ceremony was going on. And in that discussion, when they were the saint who has come, who's actually doing his commentary on Gita Ji, Bhagavad Gita is trying to, every saint has his own way of looking, and every saint has his own way of writing his commentary of what he is being blessed to understand. So that the people who follow him or people who get to understand his version of also what he's blessed with to understand. In that process, one thing came up was time. And that was so beautiful. And that very moment I requested Baba. I said, Baba, please don't forget tomorrow morning. This is good thing, right? Otherwise, every morning there has to be a download button to go on. I said, Baba, the statement was time pass or pass the time. And that very moment, because it was the grace of Sadhguru, with that very moment came up beautifully. We say we need, chalo, let's pass the time. Time pass karte, right? All of us do that. But the key element came after that was time will pass anyways, but has the time passed you? Has the time given you that acknowledgement that the time you have gone through is valued. We all look for an opportunity. Let's all of us sit with the popcorn and have nachos on the hand, watch a movie, which is wonderful. This should happen. Nothing wrong in that. Please don't take me wrong. I'm just sharing that. It's just we talk about the moment we say, let's do a time pass. For somebody, time pass could be watching a movie, sleeping, talking, just being in silence, just going for volunteer work, just being able to, clean up things. So many, everybody has his own taste of volunteering. Talking to families on phone, calling friends, what all. But in all these segments of life, Uttar, have we ever thought the time which we are intending to spend, how valuable that time is? Whatever we are doing, we are eating our food also. I want to have a special pickle along with that, no problem. I would like to enjoy my cup of tea today. But are we think those moments which we are passing or which we have passed, what have we accumulated from that? Is something really called time pass? Is a thought. In the exam sometime, we have finished our exams much before time, or we don't know the answers, we are passing the time to finish. Maybe I may remember something, or maybe I can correct something. Maybe I can improvise something, depending on what side of the table you are. You're somebody who has completed the exam and now wants to revise it, that, or you want to wait and have a patience not to put on like, I'll take my time. Who are you? One of them. You go to your school, your college. What do you do? What's your focus? You go to your workplace. What's your focus? You come home. What's your focus? You're all alone, nobody around you. What's your focus? What is one thing come up with this factor of time pass or passing the time or passed by the time? That time also values what you have contribution has done, because over the period of time, again, that thing will acknowledge because of that time past today, what is happening is because that. So just make sure today that, see, our will and wish is very powerful. It's very strong. Unfortunately, we determine things from different angles and prospect. It is not true. It's not. Trust me, it's not. Nothing is like that. We get carried away by our thoughts. I'll give you example of today morning. So yesterday night, I was pretty late. We started, by the time I came to between 12:30 and 1 when I came back. Now I came and normally not eating outside. So I was little hungry. There was some prasad already lying on the counter for me. So I took that, went, started taking little whatever bhog was left. I took that part. Now, in the whole process, what I was doing, I realized it is all nearly 2 o'clock. And the time is very short to get up in the morning. What was the second step? The second step came up. I tried to sleep. I could not sleep very well. Next 2 hours also, I could not sleep. By the time I sleep, I realize it's time to get up. Now, what should I do? Get up, shower, get ready. How I tune my thoughts is very important. What is important for me in that timeline is again very key. Very key. Sometimes if I was apart, I would say, you know what, I'll post a message, no, I'm tired. No. That's going to be something or the other every week. We discussed this before also. Maximum, what would I have done? Maximum, I would have said, you know what, I'll take a nap for an hour and I'll join you guys back. But then I said, let's put it on. Let's keep the ball rolling. Let's keep it on. Let's share something. Let's enjoy something. I may be able to take it a little late. That's okay. Why I'm saying this, mere bacha, what is important is that try not to do things in a timeline which is not valuable. Whatever you want to do, whatever. Suppose Senthil and Anita decides they want to go for a walk. Let's just casually. They must have the whole dedication and commitment going for a walk. There must be a whole energy, environment, that togetherness to go for a walk. There must be a beautiful results of that walk. The day and time we take this out of our life, time pass or passing time, there will be a huge difference in your life. Huge. The power doesn't lie anywhere above. It is lying within you. You are extremely powerful. You can do a lot, much better what you're doing now. Only thing is, don't let the thoughts cross your minds and create a limitations of services and things to be done. Don't do that. The moment you start putting a limitation on your thoughts, you will become limited only. One of our child, I'm not sure if she joined it or not, but this is just my thought. Few years back, now this child had, is Som joined today or not? I'm not sure. Som is there. He's there. So Som wanted to go to Kailash. Now those days when Som wanted to go to Kailash, his right foot was not supportive at all. Swollen, pain, can't walk, have too much trouble, gout, acid, everything was that not you cannot do. And Som said, I don't have that much money, but I want to go. This is his dedication to go. Not much money in the pocket. Health is not permitting, and you have to walk in Kailash, and the leg is not permitting. But ultimately, what happened? He went. Why? How did that happen? It was not a time pass. It was that dedication and commitment and passion that I have to go. I want to go. The day you frame yourself with the right frame of thoughts, you will automatically be aligned with lot of natural resources. Don't bind yourself and think, oh no, what do I do now? Be firm, be daring. You will find love and care. You will find. If you don't create negative energies, I don't take it that way. Means if you limit yourself in your thoughts, you take yourself in a mode of negativity, obviously there's no support coming for you. But if you believe the firmness, I see Bade Baba's, picture there right on Swaroop there on the screen. Now, if you look at Bade Baba's whole thing, 2000 years, nobody knows nothing about it. It's all a guesswork of people or whomever he has given darshan to. Why I'm saying this, mere bache, we all are immensely blessed. Immensely blessed. Don't take any opportunity which will create a time pass for you. Please don't do that. That hit me so hard yesterday that, or let's go to that party just for time pass. We'll meet people and come back. Or let's pass our, but no. We don't have that much of luxury in life to pass our time. We don't have that. Even sleeping is not time pass. Actually, sleeping is not time pass. Mind you this. Why? Because your body has given up on you. Your body needs to rejuvenate, bring back your energy levels, activation of your system. It is like, shutting down your system and plug it in the morning again. Reboot it. Why? The moment you do that, the whole system becomes fully active. So that's not, I don't take this as a time pass. So much said Jai Sai Ram to everyone. That's wonderful. Thank you, Somu. Now, Somu, another bad habit Somu has. He will say, no, nothing I did. It is all Kripa and everything. I did nothing, which is, but let's understand, Mera Bacha. My only request to all of you is please make sure that you don't consider anything as time pass in life. Don't let the time think that, oh, you're just time passing. Because it is the treasure which will be gone. It will the moment of life, it will be gone. No matter what you do. You walk, you talk, you sleep, you eat, you beat, whatever you do, that is gone. If you could have nurtured it very well, it would have been a beauty of heaven today for you. If you would have cultivated that thing, it would have been a different world for you today. But if you took it with a thought of whatever you want to do, today there's a repercussion on that side. See, once we fight with a friend, when we hit a friend or whatever we do, we realize this over the period of time, we lost that friend. We lost that relationship. We lost that commitment. Because the more you move on in life, you will see things happening with you in a good, everything will happen. And what is the best value of time? Yes. Naam Simran. Naam Simran is, see, chanting a name, mere bachche, is the best medicine for anything and everything. Best medicine. Best elevation, best sadhana. Best. Nothing beyond that. So now you are not doing Naam Jap, you're not doing anything. Now you want to do something. What is that you should do? So let's tweak it here. Instead of what I want, what you want. What I need, then what you need. What can I do for you? How can I make a difference for you? How can I create something else better for you? Just take away that I out and bring you in. Imagine if the sun had taken all the light inside him, what would have happened to him? He's stagnant, stationed at one place, and still so much of things are happening. My only request is that from now onward, just eliminate time pass. That's all. Don't take anything as time pass. Think every moment there is something better to do. Even that when you have nothing to do, there's still a good thought to do. If you have nothing to do, the best you can do. Om Namo Narayana. 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 I was just thrown a question, but when I was doing Namjap, a question was thrown that watching a movie is a time pass. So let me put it this way: watching a movie is not a time pass, Victor. Huh? नहीं पता. So there are two things, मेरी बच्ची. Here. Every person has a different taste of life. Somebody likes to listen to music, somebody likes to walk, somebody likes to cook, somebody likes to clean. Even if you are watching a movie and you can gain something from that time, a family time, all of us sitting and enjoying together, is it not worth that time? We are watching a movie, we are having a tea, coffee, dinner, a lunch, brunch, and outside, whatever. It's not waste of time. हाँ पुत्र पर for if agreed मेरे बच्चे. Suppose movie is not what you want to be, but your whole family is together that moment. You are together in that moment. Sometimes you don't have to, that is why I said, it is not what I need, what is sometimes what I can give. It's not always about me. I have a child came up, right? Now she she was talking to me that day and she said that they basically don't eat onion and garlic with the food. So they had given to somebody to cook for one of their celebrations they had. Later they came to know, oh, they person who cooked basically does cooking of onion and garlic at the kitchen. He was a little upset with that. Baba said, did you see with your eyes? No. Did you hear? No. Somebody gave me the information. Okay. Once you told the person that I need this, your job is over. Don't try to dig into back now. Your celebration is gone. You all enjoyed the food. Everything is done. You paid the person. Now you're trying to dig for what? Whether that person did or not did, but that very day, everybody enjoyed. Everybody said, wonderful food. You paid the person, job over, done, finished. That day you told me this and this happened that day. You know it is so wrong. Then I posted in the group. They did not like my post and they told me to remove from the group. And then that person posted on that. How dare that do that? It's not a commercial group. Excuse me. Is that what you need? This is time pass. This is pure time pass. Please give your energy and time, which is something valuable to you, to your family, to your friends, to your colleagues, and the first one foremost to your parents, in any form of parents. Give them that. You still feel you have time. See, I'll come back to this. Some people say, I want to leave everything. I have somebody coming up and saying, I want to leave everything and come and stay at Side Up. Whatever I've got. So it's a Guru Bhakti doesn't mean till you are in a pathway of brahmacharya or vanpras, you continue your life. Whenever you have your respect and love, your love and respect is inside your heart. You don't have to make a showcase of that. Enjoy what you have. Keep your connection internal. What's wrong? Why the world has to know what's going on? Yeah, only thing is that if you enjoy that what you're eating, if you enjoy that what you're getting, you can share. This is what I'm enjoying nowadays. That's okay to share. But not time pass. And yes, very wonderful thing, Putra. It was very nice. I liked it also. You know, in Canada, we have a SIN card. SI SIN card, right? Social insurance number. And if we remove I, it becomes son. Son or sin. We all have a SIN card in Canada. So my past, mera bacha, nothing much. I just felt today that we should all reconsider value of time. We should not let it go. Please make sure whatever you are doing, you have some value into it. I have one of the child said that he has to attend friend's father's first death anniversary. It is valuable because this is the time you stand with the family for condolences, to strength, to be togetherness, to show, that we are there with you in this time. It's all very beautiful. Everything is valuable. How you value is up to you. It's a value of a friendship. It's the value of a strength. So from going forward, Putra, please make sure whenever you have a situation, are you utilizing it in the right way? Just make that call. This is my only request. Nothing else. Just my request to all of you on that. Because once this is gone, mere bache, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 50 years, 40, 55, 45, 35, 60 past, gone.
बाबा जी एक क्वेश्चन है
ये बच्चे.
अभी मैंने टाइम के बारे में ही वैल्यू अभी कहीं पर है ना जाना हो वहाँ पर है ना अंदर से आवाज़ आती है जाने का मन नहीं है लेकिन सोसाइटी में रहने के वक्त फैमिली से प्रेशर आता है कि ठीक है सोसाइटी में रहे फ्रेंड्स है जस्ट फॉर ए फॉर्मेलिटी से वहाँ पर जाकर आ जाते हैं लेकिन वहाँ पर जाने से भी आपको है ना मैंने उस एनवायरनमेंट में रहने का मन ना करता हो तो क्या करना है फॉर्मेलिटी से जाकर वो टाइम उनसे बिताना चाहिए या
So there are
अ,
a couple of things, Putri, here.
हाँ
It's a beautiful question. Beautiful question. So see, one is that You are within the circle where you are living. And maybe the atmosphere when you go is not aligning with what you're doing. I agree with that also. So two factors. One, are you sure that you would never want to go? Are you sure you will never face them again? Or are you sure that you have elevated yourself to a level that they will or you will not misunderstand each other? Right? If the misunderstanding will happen and it's a question of a family affair, I can vouch this situation will be happening with most of you. That you don't want to go to X place, but my family wants me to come along. My husband, my wife, my brother, my son, my father, anybody, please come. So sometimes what happens is you have to do certain things for you, not me, not I, it's you. But once you do that process, the moment you land there and you find that you're out of place, you're not happy, you're not feeling that way, you're not enjoying it, what you should do that moment. The best thing is that instead of creating anything, saying anything, trying to show people anything, don't do that. They may have a place you can sit. You think there's a place you can be out and just be in yourself. Be careful at that place to open your mouth, because if you try to say anything, it may not be accepted in the right manner. You know how you're showcasing this, you're trying to prove this, you're telling us this, we have this, blah, blah, blah. Why? If I keep this locked, if I keep it sealed, at least I'm not hampering relationship for the sake of family, and I'm also continue to move on. Next time, suppose you go today, it doesn't mean that you have to go again tomorrow, in a month. Next time you can skip it. One time you can skip that part of it, but make sure, Putra, you can reduce your timelines when you go there. You can come back early. You can go late. There are so many things to look for a family, so that can be done. Don't try to kill it. Never kill. Never do an act which will burn your bridges. Never do that. Try to not burn your bridges with it. Because once it takes a lot of effort to put a bridge together. Lot of efforts. Once the bridge is built, no matter what, keep repairing, keep moving, because there's always a modification, betterment, a lot of things can be done, what is there. But once it is burned out, then to rebuild across is so difficult. It's immensely difficult. So always try and have something smooth, softer to move on. And you will find your ways. You will find your ways. Wonderful. राकेश, आप कुछ कह रहे थे?
नहीं जी।
प्रभु, आप कुछ बोलते नहीं ना, मुझे बहुत डर लगता है आपसे. So Putter, before I would just say this and then we'll proceed. खुद जियो औरों को भी जीने दो, यही तो है जिंदगी का रास्ता, तुम्हें अमन की शांति का वास्ता. Putter, enjoy your timelines, enjoy your family relationship, enjoy whatever you are doing today. Enjoy. Remember, there is something bigger than I, is you. Much bigger is you. I stands alone. You is multifold. And anything and everything you do in life, offer it to Bhagavan, offer it to God, make it happen, leave it at his feet with it. It'll help you. Don't be a doer that way. Involve him along with you. It'll help you. And making sure in every act of mine, I am not passing my time, no matter what. Raghu, for you, it is today time pass or passed by the time.
जी बाबा जी.
Remember this. I have, are we all passed by the time? You know how in school we are pass or fail. The same thing. Is the time acknowledging, respecting, because whatever you get stamped by the time today, you will see that. Hmm?
जी
With
बाबा.
all that, I take that permission and let's go back to universal prayer. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Shri Sachidananda Satguru Sainath Maharaj ki jai. Remember this, Putra, by doing this prayer, you are in relationship or not in relationship. You know somebody, you don't know somebody. Prayer is for everybody. It's for anybody and everybody. So we pass on to everybody. Everybody have a blessed time, blessed life. Take care, mere bachche. Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram.